I'm Coach Ke'Sha Blanton, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Keep the queens go hard. Rising star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, say go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote.
Yeah, SLT Nation. Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. That's right. We're talking about rising stars, phenomenal human beings, doing big things and living big dreams. And oh my goodness, we got a story for y'all today. We're talking about something that, hey, if you're a coach out there, you never know when your number's gonna get called. And today I got a living witness of what happens when your number get called and you come through in clutch. Welcome to the stage, basketball coach at Eastern Michigan. We got Ke'Sha Blanton in the building. How you doing, Coach Blanton?
I'm great. I'm off that intro. I'm ready to go play a game. We ready. I'm hyped. Let's go.
You got two shooters. You got two shooters with you right now, so we can run with you if it's a 3-on-3 out there, but they don't want none of that. Toledo, what's good? I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the Louisiana Mr. Yeet himself. I'm rocking alongside of my co-host, my brother from another, my partner in crime, the head coach, KT. Cam, how you feeling today, sir?
B. Jones, I know this show is not about me, but I had one hell of a day at work, man. So I was looking forward to this. This is my therapy. And also, B. Jones, this is a nomination episode, sir.
No, it ain't. Ring the alarm. Woo! We still got to get that sound effect downloaded.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Coach Marwan Miller.
Man, I'm gonna Coach Marwan Miller, if you're watching this, we appreciate you so much, because I'm gonna tell y'all right now, this is gonna be a special one. And I'm gonna tell you something. If you're listening and you're like, I wonder what happened with KT in this day, just be ready. Every Wednesday night we go live, 8:00 p.m. Central Standard Time. Tonight just so happens to be one of those nights. So if you go back in our archives, you can look and see what Kevin was going through. So y'all go check us out on our YouTube channel at Sports Life Talk. But since I'm already plugging, since I'm already doing the company thing, I'm promoting the business. We need some love right now. Toledo, Eastern Michigan. We need some love right now. Even Oakland. I'm gonna take this the pedigree right below. Y'all, she the truth. She the truth. She been some places. She been some high places, and she got some stuff for us. But listen, we need y'all on the count of 3 in Sports Life Talk tradition to smash that subscribe button. Show us some love. Help us to keep this amazing energy of 2022 going. And here we go. In unison. Coach, you people locked in? You ready? What position you putting Kevin at? I got power forward. What position you putting Kevin?
All right.
I'm gonna have to. I'm a bigger guy. I got to lock down the inside. What position you putting Kevin at?
Well, he got to be my shooter. You know, I got to come down and dish. You know, so I'm going to get to the lane. You be ready.
We just lost the game. If that was your shooter, we lost the game.
No. I get buckets. Hey, B. Jones, what did Coach Marmon say? Shoot or shoot? Or where my shooters at?
Where your shooters at?
I'm right here, Coach Blanton. Let's go.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Boom! Hey, thank y'all for smashing that subscribe button. Welcome to the Sports Life Talk family. We appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. For one, you checking out the channel, and 2, making us a part of your lives. And for that, we got a reward for you on the other side of this episode. Lock in for this one, but on the other side of this one, we got over 210 episodes of Sports Life Talk. You got next. The archives are just crazy, y'all. We got head coaches, we got NFLers, we got Olympians. I'm telling y'all, we've been blessed, and we're going to bless you in return. So y'all go lock in with that. But right now, y'all see the smile. I don't know. I'm telling y'all, she told me backstage, she said she get it out the mud. So this is going to be a work ethic type show, because we're going to give it to y'all. But Ke'Sha Blanton, Coach Blanton, are you ready for the Sports Life Talk initiation?
Let's do this.
Let's go.
All right, Coach, to initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
I mean, top 5, we're going to go Jay-Z.
Oh.
Gotta rock with Jay-Z, you know, bringing that heat. J. Cole, he just a different type. I got to go with Eminem. I'm going all rappers right now. I'm going all rappers. Eminem, Jada Kisses. I take it back with you. You don't know about Jada.
Oh,
Don't know about Jada. And then I gotta put Pac in there because that's the first rapper.
We are 3 out of 5 in sync, Coach. I'm how many you giving her, Kevin? This is Kevin's thing, so he get to tell you how many we giving you, but I already know how many I want to give you.
For B. Jones, you know we normally give 5, right?
Right.
Just because of Jay-Z's verse of God Did.
Oh,
give a 6. Give a 6.
I appreciate that. Let's go.
Oh, she counted up a lot of money on that one. Oh my goodness.
Hey, he killed that verse, man.
Lil Wayne verse was cold.
You crazy.
Please, whoever watching this, go log into our show.
Look at you. Hey, Lil Wayne represented.
He did. Jay-Z was half the song. It had like...
Yeah, he went 32 bars. I mean, it's like he did 2 verses. Everybody else did snippets, but
that's why he wanted the notes. But we're going to disagree on this with each other. This ain't about you and me, all right? Coach,
you like Jay-Z verse better than Lil Wayne's?
I love Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne number 6 on my list, but Jay just took over the whole song. I forgot anybody else was on there.
Exactly. So there it is. Jay-Z was better. All right, so give us some of your favorite sports teams.
St. Louis Cardinals, always baseball.
Ooh. Coach, I'm sorry, I'm out. That's a very St. Louis Cardinals holds a very sensitive spot. I got PTSD dealing with them St. Louis Cardinals because
wins on the board.
My Texas Rangers was 1 out.
Twice.
1 out away from winning the World Series.
You were one out.
David Freese, I will never forget that name. David Freese. I mean, he wrecked the whole DFW area. 8 million people crying over David Freese and the St. Louis Cardinals.
That's what we do. That's what we do. You know, so definitely Cardinals and football. You know, I was a Rams fan. You know, but it's really any team my little brother is on, and so right now he's on his way to the Chiefs. So,
who was your little brother?
Ke'Sha Blanton. He was number 86. Started in the Super Bowl for Los Angeles Rams.
The tight end?
Did he come from Ole Miss?
Missouri.
He was a tight end, B. Jones. I see, but we got to talk offline because we're gonna talk offline because this is your moment. But I'm gonna tell you about your brother. Me and him in fantasy football. We gonna talk. But I play SEC fantasy. It's okay. Let's keep going. All right.
It's okay. So I'm rocking with any football team that's rolling with my brother, and so he just got picked up today by the Chiefs. So
congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, so B. Jones kind of shook me right there. I remember seeing
I'm shooketh. Yep, absolutely. Wasn't prepared. Do better research, production team. Do better research. You got us out here looking like this.
You are fired. No. You fired, buddy. All right, so who's your favorite superhero and why?
Oh, Superman. Always. You know, I like Superman because one, you know, he has a kryptonite. You know, he has a weakness. We all have a weakness. But at the end of the day, Superman was an ordinary Joe. He could go walk amongst the people. But when duty called, he was going to show up. And so Superman all day, every day since I was a kid.
And I love Superman, but how dumb are the people in Metropolis is you can't tell they're Superman.
Glasses.
Take the glasses. Oh,
I wonder what happened if he took his glasses off at work just to like clean his eyes for a second. He was tired or something. Somebody sitting over, that's Superman.
Yeah, they got to do better.
Hey, he was on his Usher. They was like, "Oh, we need a hero."
And Usher's cold though. Golly, Usher cold. All right, Coach. If every good superhero needs their own theme music, what would your theme song be?
Man, all right, listen. Like when it comes to that, like I don't know. It just depends on my mood. You know,
So how are you feeling right now?
Man, like I'm feeling like $1 million. So you know, I guess I don't know. I always look at it like Eminem. You know, It's my moment. I can't lose it. So if I only got one shot, lose yourself in the music. So I guess
I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one you get hype. It's automatic. I think they still play that at every sporting event in America, especially college. Yeah, they got to play that Lose Yourself. So
yeah, I'm gonna lose myself. So I guess if I had a theme song, that would be my theme song, because I'm coming, for everything everybody said I couldn't have.
All right, Coach. So on behalf of the SLT Nation, I want to welcome you into the family. So B. Jones.
Man, I'm so excited. We got a new play cousin. It's super fire. Coach, before we get going, though, because I see you smiling. Ever since I logged in tonight, you've been smiling at it. The energy's been crazy, but I look at this picture. What was going on in this? Because you were. I could tell somebody was about to get yanked. Somebody got benched like right after they took this picture. Hey, you yanked somebody. So tell us about this picture real quick before we get started.
That was actually, I think, our first round of the playoffs last year at Oakland. And, when it's game time, when it's playoffs, it's a different monster.
It's a different focus.
You know what I mean? I put the smile on. We can have fun. My players always know off the court, we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to laugh. We can smile. But when it's game time, it's a whole different beast and it's a different focus. And, I was probably thinking like, who I'm subbing for her right now.
I can tell. Like I told her she ain't listen. That's how you look at her, like a mama. Yeah. Like I told her you ain't listen.
But B. Jones, if you go to Instagram, she got a couple of pictures like that though. Like she don't.
So Kevin, this is that's her focus. That's that intense look from Coach Blanton. All right. Well, I hope we don't get that eye by the end of this show, Kevin, because I know we got too many backup hopes.
I know somebody just might.
All right, Coach. You're from Toledo, Ohio. All right. Tell us about what it was like coming up out of T-Town.
Well, first of all, we don't go T-Town. I'm from the mud.
Okay. All right. T-Town was too cute.
Yeah,
that was too pretty. Okay.
From the mud made. No, but coming up from Toledo, it's a basketball city. A lot of great female players, but also male players that come out of Toledo. I feel like all the basketball heads knew each other. We were always in somebody's gym getting kicked out. Like, y'all been here too long. But grew up just wanting to be, in the sports, into something. And basketball ended up being the sport I fell in love with. But, I had a great upcoming. My mom provided for me, made sure, anything I wanted to do, anything I wanted to try. She put me in a position to do that. And basketball was really what I fell in love with. And so she put me in every spot that I could to just be on the court. Like it was times I go to school, I go to practice, then I go up to our church. We had just built a gym and it'd be like 10 o'clock, 11. They'd be like, you need to go home. So, it was great. It's a baller's town, and I hoop. Really? Sun up, sun down.
I got to show some love. Shout out to everybody in Ohio, because the whole state has just been nothing but true friends and family to the show. They showing us nothing but love. I mean, it's been crazy how the reception we've got out there in Ohio. But real quickly, so did you play high school ball, college ball? Tell us a little bit about your playing career.
So I did. I played high school ball at the time, we were a powerhouse, Central Catholic. When I went, we had won, I think, like 88 games straight in the city league. Hadn't lost in like 8 years, so went in, and as a freshman, you knew, like, you go to Central, you play freshman. There ain't no going to varsity. It's not going to JV. You come
in tougher talent.
Absolutely. So played 4 years. But my senior year was just injury plagued. It was like one injury after another. And I was like, after I herniated 2 discs in my back, I was like, I don't think God want me to play basketball.
How many times he got to tell you, huh?
Like, I broke my feet senior year, both of them. Had multiple injuries. I was like, you know what? God is telling me something. So graduated, had a full academic scholarship to Toledo, University of Toledo. I was blessed that my mom put me in a situation to have great academics. And my high school coach was like, come coach my summer league. And I'm like, coach? I started coaching, and literally from the day I started coaching, everybody kept telling me, like, you're not a high school coach. You're a college coach. So prepare yourself.
Okay. I thought they were dogging y'all like, you're not a college. I mean, Hey, that was positive though. My bad. I took that the wrong way at first.
Like, they were telling me from jump, like, you better than this. Like, it's time.
Yeah, I got you.
And I was blessed. We had the number 2 player in the country in Natasha Howard. And she was bringing in every college you can think of, from Don Staley to Florida State. And I was able to make really good connections. And Florida State asked me to come be their GA after I graduated college. And I was like, Florida, here I come.
Yeah, you coming.
I was blessed. I'm come up a way that most people don't. Most people play the game and get into coaching. I got hurt, but I knew the game well enough to really become an effective coach, and it's propelled me to where I am today.
Well, we about to get to the sweet and the salty of this story. Because not once, but twice, things just happen.
Yes.
And they call your number. And I know we can spend all time playing in the Power 5, Florida State, and coaching at that university. But I want to talk about why you are the You Got Next champion. And that's because your name get called and you show up for battle. Now, the first time it happened, it didn't quite go the way you wanted it to go. But then the second time it happened, you made history. Tell us a little bit about the first time, and then let's talk about the second time.
You go into a situation and you go to be somebody's assistant, and the first time, my boss goes out with a medical injury, and the first time I'm like, I got to keep everything his way, and I got to win. I got to prove myself, and I put so much pressure on myself that it wasn't fun for me, and honestly, it probably wasn't fun for the players that year. Like, I was so pressed in. I got to win. I got to prove myself, but I got to prove myself doing it somebody else's way.
Right.
And it wasn't my way. Like it wasn't. And so, after that experience, I really sat down and I'm like, if I had the opportunity to do it again, what would I do different? Who would I be? And so, after that first time, I was upset with myself. I was mad. I was
did you think you were going to get another shot at it like that, or?
No, I thought
that's crazy.
Really I blew it, like mind blown. But God works in mysterious ways, and sometimes you have to go through the lessons to get, to the next test. And so, luckily, that second test came around, and once again.
So how does it happen? Does Turngate just hand you the whistle? How does it happen that you keep getting these opportunities? Or because everybody remember when Pop left the sideline, he got kicked out the game. He just handed the whistle.
It was two same way. Come into my office. I'm like, what's up? I gotta take a medical leave, and I'm like, what? Like, what you mean? We got a game in 2 days. And both times it was like a game in 2 days. But the second time, it was worse than the first time, his illness. And he was like, I have to step away. Like, you have to figure this out. And I was like, well, you know what? If I go down, I'm going to go down doing it my way. So I changed things. I changed offense. I changed defense to fit me and to fit my style and to fit who I am as a coach. And really just coach the way I want to be and who I want to be. And our players bought in, and I owe them everything because they believed. They believed in what I was selling, and they took that and they made history. I was just there to help them.
Let's give them a contrast. So the first time y'all finished, I'm sorry, but the Golden Grizzlies finished. I think it was like what 6-12 or something like that in conference play the first year.
Yeah, it was ugly.
Y'all made it to the tournament. Y'all made it to the tournament though. Y'all still made it to the Horizon League tournament. But tell everybody what y'all finished with the second time. After you got that baptism by fire, when you learned that, you said, I'm gonna do it my way.
After the second time, I think we were either 500 or over 500, but we made it to the semifinals. And when we made it to the semifinals, we played IUPUI, who went on to win a couple games in the NCAA tournament, and they were a buzzsaw. But we did things we'd never done, and they really believed, and we were able to get to that semifinals and make history. And it is definitely, we won one game during that season with 6 players. We went into IPFW with 6 players eligible. Everybody had COVID. Everybody out.
Dog.
We were down 18 at halftime, and I remember going into half, and I told them, this is the turning point of our season. We either fold or we're going to go make history. And we came back, won that game, and that just prepared us. Like, we rode that high.
Oh, yeah, because you underselling it. Like, go look at the playoff run they made. I'm talking about nothing but top 10 teams. Number 7 went first. Number 8 went next. Number 5 went next. I mean, you just ran through the top 10 to make your way to that finals.
Listen, the best part was we knocked off the number 2 team in the
number 2
at their place. And going into it, that was the matchup we wanted. You know, we talked about if we get Youngstown, if we get this team, we're going to Indianapolis, because that's the whole goal in the Horizon League, to get to Indianapolis, to get to that semifinals. And when we saw the pairing after we won that first game, we were like, we're going to Indy. We're going to Indy. And it was so much fun. And what I loved about that team is they took on my persona, the cockiness, the swag, we gonna talk. We gonna talk. And I loved it. You know, I'll never forget, my favorite memory of the whole year was my point guard came over to me and she goes, "Coach, I think we should run this." And I said, "I trust you." And we ran the play, we scored, and she's running down the court pointing at me. And as a coach, I was like, yeah, we're gonna be okay.
Yeah, hey, we got it. We in a special place right now. Let's just enjoy this. All right. Well, we in a special place in this episode, and I got to show some love to Eastern Michigan. I know y'all like, where do we? Coach talking about Oakland the whole time.
I heard what you said about them Eastern Michigan with Coach Marwan. So
who said something? Who said something?
You.
What they said?
When you were talking about the transfer and they went to Eastern Michigan?
I don't remember nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that. I'm about to go back and watch the film.
Yeah. Look at it.
All right. I'm guilty as charged. Okay. I want people to get a little bit of reference. I can't remember his name right now, but he was the number 1 player. They calling this kid the next Kevin Durant. I think his name Armani Bates or something like that.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so Armani, he went to Memphis, played under Penny Hardaway, and I'll be honest, I'm a sports fan. I got to do my Stephen A. Smith thing every once in a while, create a little controversy. So I just felt like the kid is superstar. He need to be at a superstar school. But you know what? I got educated backstage on some other stuff. He's from that area. There was some other decisions that was made. He paying back to his people. So I'll be the first to say, I don't care, Armani. Go get some buckets, make it to the league. I just mess with you. Eastern Michigan, y'all stand up, man. I'm gonna tell you, any school is a good school. I'm gonna tell you, there's a lot of kids out there that can't hoop, or that want to hoop and can't get the rock in the hand and play at no school. So get your scholarship. I don't care what school it is, Division 1, 2, 3, NAIA, it don't matter. Go play ball.
But B. Jones, how funny is that you kind of took a shot at him, and then we ended up having one of the coaches on.
I know.
I
know. I'm gonna get with the production team. First the Ke'Sha Blanton thing, and now they set me up. Somebody should have told me, like, hey, I just want to let you know.
No, you need to get with Coach Miller on that, because you were running your mouth on his episode. That's what cost you.
But somebody should have prepped me that I was gonna run into that. All right, Coach, I'm gonna do lines after the game. Coach. Hey, Coach, but let's tell us a little bit about. So, how did the Eastern Michigan thing happen?
It was a great year at Oakland, and Coach Castro had been talking to me for about 2 years. Like, come on, Ke'Sha, I got to get you on my staff. And I thought with Coach 𝐥𝐤𝐬 coming back and really needed to take hold of his team, I thought it was time for me to kind of make a move. And Fred, Coach Castro knows a lot of people and has a big network. And so I thought by going to work for him and really getting some knowledge, he's been to a Final Four, he's coached at Power Fives, and just taking my game to the next level by working for someone like him. I thought it was a great time to do that after the success I had. And so I feel like being under him, for however long, is going to prepare me for that head coaching seat, just to get a little more knowledge, a little different view of the game.
What you gonna do if you walk in that office and they say, "Hey, Ke'Sha, we need you"? What you gonna do? I need to be getting paid. Somebody need to slip that check. Hey, real quick, Kevin is a bit. I'm sorry.
Yesterday's price is not today's.
That's right. Kevin has turned the You Got Next platform into a definitely a platform for women's basketball, especially our African American coaches. But I got to put you on the spot a little bit and just ask you. Me and Kevin went to a ball game And it just, we couldn't get 30, 40 people in the tent. Now, it was an ice storm coming, but I mean, the attendance was horrible, and it was a great basketball game. It was great entertainment. We had everything. We had 2 young ladies get ejected. I mean, the passion, everything was there. But I got to ask you, Coach, what needs to change, or what needs to happen for women's basketball, for this movement to keep going, for you guys to keep growing and get more eyeballs and visibility on the sport?
I just think we have to continue to, one, put ourselves on a platform where we can be seen, but just get people in the stands. Like, if you come to a game, you're going to be in awe. Like, we might not dunk, and you get a couple ladies that can dunk, but the fundamentals, the thought process, the back and forth between coaches, it's a chess match. And it's a lot of fun to watch. I mean, you have different styles, and the game is just, you got dogs. Like, we talk stuff, and we do everything we need to do, to bring that excitement to the game. So you'll catch us talking. Like the other night, you got 2 that just won't let go of the ball. Like, some dogs too. So, I just think we have to keep putting clips out there like that to show that we have some dog and some competitiveness, and hopefully more people will catch on and want to watch us on that platform.
All right. Well, y'all butcher me. Kevin, thank you for setting me up, but I came ready to rep Eastern Michigan all day. I came with the green on. Did that count for anything, Coach?
I appreciate it.
What he wearing? He wearing that Arkansas State black.
Yeah.
No, but Coach, the reason I didn't wear my green, because my camera acts up on certain colors. Because I got my green right up there. Stop doing that, B-Joe. Just because you in the doghouse don't mean I got to get in there with you, man.
Hey, if I'm in the doghouse, I know I got a dog with me. Ke'Sha Blanton and New Eastern Michigan. Hey, y'all all dogs up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
How you like that one?
Well, you are. Yes, all
right, Coach. Well, Kevin, did you have a question for him? I'm sorry. I'm pressing him. Okay, we press for time, so I'm gonna keep on moving. But Coach Blanton, this is the part of the show where you are now officially calling all the shots. Welcome to the championship rounds. All right, Coach. Well, here we go. You know what? I can't remember who Kevin, did you win? You won the last round, the last game, right?
I think I did.
Okay. All right. Well, rules are very simple. Both of us will pitch an idea. You select one of those ideas. That host gain a point. First host to get 2 points, or the best out of 3 will win this episode's game of championship rounds. Here we go, Kevin. You up first.
All right. Would you rather coach a player that makes it to the Hall of Fame and in their Hall of Fame speech tell you that they wouldn't be here if it weren't for you, or, which I know you've already done this, coach a player that becomes a coach? I was about to say an All-American, no, but I would coach a player that wins a ring, and then you look back at and you building your coaching tree, and they say, "Hey, I couldn't have done it without the KB blueprint."
Ooh, probably coach the second one. Coach a player that wins and becomes a coach, and attributes who they become as a coach to me. So definitely.
It's always feel good to win round 1. I don't know why, it's something special about winning round 1. But here we go, round number 2.
Let me remind Coach something. You remember he was talking bad about the school at first. Now he's giving them points, but okay.
It's not a who. It's would I rather. I don't care who.
Thank you, Coach. All that bootlicking he doing. Come on, all right, here we go.
The whole episode.
All right, here we go. Round number 2. Would you rather host a YouTube basketball pickup series where you get to interview professional athletes while playing one-on-one ball in the gyms in which they grew up in, or
host your own cooking show where you interview athletes and celebrities at their favorite places to eat in their hometowns?
Yeah, I gotta go with one. I can't cook. What you want me to cook?
You don't have to cook. It's somebody cooking for you. You don't have to do the cooking. You're just hosting a cooking show.
I get to eat the food though?
Yes, and you're interviewing them while.
How you gonna do a cooking show and somebody else cook for you?
B. Jones, that's how my questions always been. Nice, quiet.
All right, Coach, I give it to you because I want to hear the third question.
I was gonna give you the third one anyway.
Yeah, but oh well. All right, you see how he do you again? You just an asterisk on that, ladies and gentlemen. Sports Life Talk Nation, y'all put an asterisk on it. And coach did a little finagling. All right, here we go. Round number 3. I've seen you do it before. All right, Coach. Would you rather have Adidas give you your own shoe and clothing line where the proceeds go to scholarships in your name, or
you want to add anything else to it, Kevin? Before I go to mine? All right, Coach, here we go. Or would you rather have the Ke'Sha Blanton Award named after you, and it goes to somebody who got it out of the mud, just like yourself, somebody who fell on hard times and bounced back?
Oh, man, that's tough. Give me the award. Yeah, definitely.
I think I won Marwan Miller episode 2. I think I won it, but guess what? Guess what, Kevin? God did. You hear me? God did.
You know, I was having such a good time on this episode to the chapter.
He stole round number 2.
Oh, you've done it before, B. Jones. Don't do that.
And I still came out the ether. It's heavy too, Coach.
Man, come on, man. We got Coach.
It's heavy too.
Come on, let's go.
Like carrying a baby.
Tired of you. Let's go.
All right, Coach. Well, the title of the show is Sports Life Talks. You got next. And we already know you got a new career going on, or a new path to your career. You're wearing the green and white right now. But what does the future hold for you, Coach Blanton?
I mean, the goal is to be a head coach, to be able to run my program, to be able to influence young ladies and do it in a winning way. And so, you know, my mentor, he calls me HOF, Hall of Famer. So that's my goal. I get up every morning and I hear his voice in the back of my head, is to get to that head coaching spot and eventually rise to his level. And I probably never, will, because I think Coach Hamilton from Florida State, the men's basketball team.
Leonard Hamilton.
Well, is an amazing mentor to me. But he tells me every day I'm a Hall of Famer. So I try to hold myself to that standard. So that's always what's next.
Man, can you believe that? Like, Coach Hamilton is telling you you're a Hall of Famer. That's crazy. Like, that dude is a Hall of Famer. He's probably one of the dopest, probably the most underrated coach in America. Like, I don't think enough people talk about. We all talk about the Dean Smiths and the Coach K's. We don't talk about what Leonard Hamilton doing down there at Florida State. So, shout out to him. All right, Kevin.
All right, Coach, you got any shout outs you want to give?
Just, always shout out to God for placing me in a position to meet wonderful people and talk to them. To my parents and my family who always support me, my little brother James, the youngest one, and Kendall, who always support me, Charles. And then obviously Marwan and Raina, my crew, just always thankful for them and all the support I have.
All right, so this is part of
goodness. So she know Coach Raina too?
Yeah, they all rolled together.
We the three amigos.
I think I swept all 3 of them shows too.
You didn't sweep nothing. All right, so this is a part of the show where you get a chance to call the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. I told them my story. I want you to do the same thing. With that said, Coach, who are you giving your game ball to?
I'm going to give my game ball to Brianna Sanders. I think she's an amazing up-and-coming assistant from Ohio. Ohio represents Ohio, but she played on the biggest stage, played for Jim Foster, and now she is becoming, an amazing assistant coach. And I think one day, she'll lead her own program if that's what she desires. But she just brings a certain swag, a certain confidence, and she's done it all on the biggest stage. So that's my up next. That's my dog.
Where's she coaching at?
She's coaching at Iona. She just got
all right.
At Iona.
Ooh, we had an Iona coach on before, so it's gonna be good. All right. Well, Coach Sanders, you are officially on the clock. But Coach KB, oh my goodness, sis, we love what you're doing. Keep rocking. Keep your head up. Keep grinding. Like, it's not too many people that can step in and fill in those types of shoes that you did. And you did it, and you did it well. So, hey, we going to be on your back, riding you the whole way. You know what I'm saying? Anything you need, just let us know. We riding with you because you got 2 big brothers. But, hey, Coach Ke'Sha Blanton, you got next. Sports Life Talk Nation. I keep telling y'all better stop playing with us and start praying with us. I'm telling you. Try Jesus. Because well, you better not try us. Because we serious with this microphone and we're going to keep giving y'all some heat. We appreciate y'all love. We appreciate y'all support. Help a brother out. Share this show with somebody. Somebody out there need to hear this, and let's keep this awesome momentum going. Don't forget to subscribe. This is that second altar call. It's that second opportunity. Smash that subscribe button. Smash that bell. Don't forget, come check us out Wednesday night at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. We stream on YouTube and we stream on Twitter. Hey, come be a part of the show. It's a live show. We talk about sports, pop culture, movies. It's crazy. It's a fun time. Sneakers, the whole thing. Matter of fact, I got something for you here right here, Coach. You ready? This that Eastern Michigan, Eastern Michigan J. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Those. I see you. I feel you. Shoe game.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Can I get some love for that, Eastern Michigan?
Yeah.
Can I get some love for that? Look at the face of my brother. Oh, he mad. He mad right now.
I'm having such a good time, but you don't know how to be Uncle B. Jones. When you win, you just
all right, Kevin. Well, did I miss something, Kevin? Oh, we giving out free t-shirts. Don't forget to go to our IG page at SportsLifeTalk. Tag in 5 friends. Leave us your address, and we're gonna shoot you over a t-shirt that green and white, green and black, whatever you want. But Kevin, I'm gonna let you close it out for me.
Well, you know what? Since you're making fun of me, I don't want to talk anymore. Thank you so much, Coach, for rocking with us. B. Jones, you kissed a lot of butt this episode, but it was well deserved, brother. Do your thing.
Hey, well, Kevin, you better lose yourself in the music the moment. You better own it and never let it go. Sports Life Talk Nation, we love y'all. Stay safe, be blessed, respect each other, and love one another, because together we are better, and keep dreaming big, because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.
See, what's crazy is I knew you had next, because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like, in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next, just a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking Sports Life, talking this. Yeah. Sports Life, talking this.